Lily's Clefairy is a weird card because when it came out, everyone was really excited about it, and then it just kind of vanished. But not for Professor Marshmallow, that's their name on Limitless, by the way, who played this deck to a second place finish in about a 200-player tournament, Pumpkin Amy's tournament for those who know. Now, I was originally planning to cover Clefairy at some point in the near future, so with this popping up, I thought, well, let me at least show you a fantastic version of it that did very well. And as a quick reminder, the Clefairy EX does have the ability in which it can hit, I don't know the name of it, but you can see it on the screen. You get it, Dragon Pokemon for weakness, allow me to 1-hit KO things like Dragapult. It was the reason Riley basically won the finals in Worlds. Well, not, it's a part of it, really. You know, the one game where he showed up and flipped today, I got Clefairy, you know, that happened. And you also have in this deck, Lily's Pearl, which for a refresher, because it's been a bit of a while, basically makes Clefairy EX a one-prize attacker, which after doing 20 damage to the bench and hitting a lot of damage, can be crazy, especially when you can 1-hit KO things like Raging Bolt and Dragapult. So you have this card that can deal with two of the top decks in the format, whilst simultaneously, on occasion, because you do have Tall Scrapper and Jamming Tower, make itself a single prize attacker. You have a very strong card in theory. And so I'm not surprised it popped out out of nowhere on a Limitless tournament and did well. Regardless, I think we want to treat this almost like a Raging Bolt deck. At least that's the idea I have. And that's a wonderful idea, Sean. But they decided to just pass on the next turn. You got a dunk for game, so nothing really happened. So let's just get into the next game.
Also, remember to buy my merch for the tcgl.com. Thank you very much. Love you. Bye.
You know, for as awkward as this hand is, it is a hand you can do something with, weirdly enough. I could definitely get a Clefairy attack next turn if it goes in our favor, but I don't think that's a smart idea. I think what I need to do here is just go for a transformative start, maybe into Rotom. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And just get some stuff out, you know? That's probably the move. We have one Nocturne, one Hoothoot to get though, but I think that might be it. Okay, let me have a little think, because I can go for Teal Mask, but that's not going to add any value just yet. I think in this matchup, you definitely want to go for your Teal Mask, right? Because it's obviously the old Zardarino. Just a bit of an awkward hand, you know? All right, let's go for Fan Rotom, and we'll Fan Call here. If only there was a stadium in play, man. Get these bad boys out, and from there, I could preemptively. Well, Hilda's not really getting me anything now, is it? Well, I mean, it does get me the energy I might need, but oh no, I do have free retreat though. I could sob. I could go for Ogerpon and sob, you know? Hold on, let me think this through. I'm gonna just grab. Do I want Legacy on the? Do you know what? Yeah, I'll get Legacy. I could retreat sob. But if they evolve, it doesn't really change much, you know? All right, do you know what? I'm going to go for it. Let's do it. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. And let's do this. Next turn, I could literally just get energy. Well, it depends, right? But I could get energy switch and Ogerpon and then just go straight for a torrential pump if they don't evolve anything. Take 2 quick prizes there and then maybe try and do the rest of the game with Ogerpons or Clefairy, depending on how things go. So you're noticing this is a bit more of a toolbox deck in action. And don't worry, if we don't really see Clefairy here, we do have it in the next game. I've already played the next game for which will be after this one. And Clefairy has action there, trust me. Maybe a little too much action, if I can say the word action properly. Ultra Ball coming in. Loki hoping you don't have Zard. Just hoping. Just a little bit on the old cross fingers. They get rid of a Dusclops here and a Charmander. Their hand is... Oh, God, it's a Pidgeot. Well, don't know how I feel about that just yet, actually. Especially considering they're taking a very long pause. Is that they misclicked here? And maybe intended to get Pidgeotto or something? Or just simply AFK? I don't know. Well, no, they got it. That's why you Ultra Ball for a Pidgeot. But do you have the Zard? I'm going to wager that you do, because that's exactly what this deck's all about. Plus, you had Rare Candy in hand, and you Rare Candied into Pidgeot. Meaning you could have Ultra Balled for Charizard and Rare Candied into Charizard, but you must have one of the pieces already. Otherwise, why would you get Pidgeot? You get Charizard and just pop off. At least that's the idea, not knowing their hand. So really, they probably have a Charizard or Rare Candy in their hand already. Otherwise, they would have probably gone for Charizard if they were greedy. Especially when there's an Ogerpon sitting in the active, there is always the threat of a Torrential Pump when you don't know the deck. So surely the idea should be Charizard or die, you know? But we'll figure it out. It's a Charmeleon. Oh, so you're trying to play the slow game, but I think you're going to get punished. Oh, that Puffin, though, that's good. You definitely want to get another Charmander down, that's for sure. Because my Torrential Pump is going to remove attackers. You don't want that. They do get another Charizard. Okay, now I've got to think a little bit here. You see, that Dusknoir can be an absolute pain. So it might be worth me bossing up this Charmeleon and then just taking out Duskull too. That seems to be more valuable. Oh, Energy Switch already? Oh, yes. Bear in mind, I've got to think of future turns as well, because this deck too big brain for me. So I think I just get Nest Ball for an Ogerpon, and honestly, I just think research. I genuinely think research. This hand is dead otherwise. So make sure I got it right. Here's Nestball. That's great. Go for the nest. Get an Ogie Wogie. Just like that. Teal Dance onto the bench for a +1. Area 0? Nah, of course not. Let's attach energy switch. And what's great is we get to recycle our legacy. That feels nice. Let's throw up you and then just go for a torrential pump and just get rid of that dust. I don't want any dusks anymore. I'm sick of that card. Can it rotate already? Can I adjust the fabric of time to rewrite when this was printed? I'm sick of dust. What about Dawn, hey? No one asks about Dawn, do they? It's all about dusks. All right, 2 grass energy. That's okay. Never know. Could get another Ogerpon. No, I doubt that now. Now we probably just want to try and go for Clefairy or charge up Ogerpon depending what they throw out here. Because they could bring out Zard. At that point, you just Ogerpon your way through. What? That's a grass energy. It's meant to click this, but there you go. They go for their quick search, and it's going to be an Iono. Pretty expected, especially considering what I got with the Noctowl. Well, yes. That's definitely a hand of all time. Gonna just straight Charmeleon. They might get away with this, the buggers. Hold on. No, I wish I had a stadium. Maybe I should have got a stadium instead of research, but that's like with hindsight, isn't it? I still think getting the research was the right call because, come on, what am I gonna do? Predict an Iono? I'm not. Jesus Christ. Either way, there is a Fez coming down as well, giving them a little boost. And bro, if I could just get rid of this Charmeleon, we could be so calm. But that's going to be very top deck dependent. Let's see what we got. Cookie, give me some loving. No, that's not very lovey-dovey. I want a divorce. We'll go for a teal dance and hope for something. Oh, it's a bust, man. Oh, it's a bust. It bust do nothing for me, bro. I'll throw Lily's Pearl down. What do I do? Probably retreat to Fan Rotom? We'll do that. And then just what? Gust Fez up? I mean, that seems kind of pointless. It seems like a waste of a boss, if I'm honest with you. It will force him to use up 1 energy, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think that really matters. I think I'm just going to end my turn. All right, so this Fan Rotom will get knocked out. We go for a Fez instead and just try and get an Ogerpon ready. They could also just gust up my Ogerpon, which could be a pain. There is also the prize route of, instead of trying to hit Charizard first and knocking it out, instead trying to knock out Fez and Dippity with Clefairy and then try and finish off a Charizard. There's a lot of screws going on in my turn-in, and they're kind of loose, so it's a bit difficult, you know? As they do go for an Ultra Ball here, getting rid of Pidgeotto and a boss to get Charizard. I mean, surely you want a boss anyway, no? I know they typically have a high boss count, but yeah, we'll see what happens. It's okay. They charge their boys up, and surely you're bossy. You don't take out my Rotom. Oh, they're gonna go for another little thing here. They're gonna Arven for a Max Belt alongside Candy. So it seems like they're going to get another Charizard out ready to go. Max Belt, a bit overkill, wouldn't you say? But I think that's probably all they've got. Is Max Belt now being played in Charizard? I see it a lot on the ladder. I don't know if it's now considered normal for it. I'm assuming not. I don't know. Because usually Duskull helps fix those maths, doesn't it? Or Dusknoir, sorry. Charizard out though. We've got 2 big boys that we can KO quite easily with the Ogerpons. It seems like that might just be our best route here. As long as we can not get punished and they don't boss up. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. They discarded a boss's orders with Ultra Ball. And they've used their quick search to get this out. There's a chance they don't have the boss. And they've played themselves with absolute greed. Oh my god, they have. They did all that for a prize? Oh, brother, I think you are mistaken. You have put yourself in a dire situation. You wait until that Fez gives me exactly what I need. I'm telling you it's happening, okay? We're going to Ultra Ball away a Mew and a Counter Catcher here for a little extra thin on top. We'll get ourselves an Ogerpon. And I just need 2 grass energy. That's it. I just need 2 grass and we can talk. Oh, it's getting scary. All right, Legacy. I just need a grass. I just need grass energy. That's all I need. I don't need much. I'm an honest man. I don't ask for much. Oh, thank God for that. That scared me socks off. Teal Dance coming in. As we have a 1-hit KO on that Zard with an Ogerpon that's worth 1 prize, by the way. Do you know what? This is what I love about this Clefairy deck. It's just playing with prizes in a way that other decks don't tend to. You know, a lot of decks play around with prizes with your Dragapults and your Dusknoirs and all that. You know, your Togekisses. This is just like Pearl Legacy equals no prize. Good. And I like it. It's much, I guess you could see it in a much more defensive way of prize manipulating. You know, it's not like trying to take extra prizes here and there or set up multi-prize turns. That's very aggressive. This is much more, you're taking less from me, which will in turn manipulate the prize trade. And I think that's very poggers, you know, like the kids say. We'll see though. There's a flip the script coming in. They throw a Chi-Yu down. That's a bit of a pain, but I could always just come up with Clefairy, no? Lily's Pearl and all that. And they could boss around it, to be fair to you, but it seems like the most realistic option looking at my hand here. Do you know what I really need? I need an Area 0, man, because I really want to bench this Hoot, but my bench is a bit thick right now. A bit like Victory Bell, Mega Victory Bell. That is one thick chongus, if you know what I mean. They go for a quick search here with the Puffin onto a Duskull. They Briar? Okay, didn't see that coming. But that means you got to attack with Zard. Oh, bro. I think this is someone who's learning. But Briaring here just to take 2. The price trade is still uneven even with that. That's crazy. All right, well, let's promote something for free retreat. That's fine with me. And honestly, I really want to throw this, well... I think my mind has changed. I was going to say, I really want to throw this Hoot down. But when you get Ultra Ball and an energy and a vessel, all you need is an energy switch and you win the game. So we have 3 of them in deck. We should get it. Should we? Let's see. Throw an Ogerpon down. We're going to vessel away the Hoot for extra thinning to get some grass back. Actually, now that I think about it, probably shouldn't have done this. Wait, how am I going to... I need to energy switch on. I need Area 0. Hold on. This is a bit concerning now. But I'm still going to be okay because I have plot armor. Research! We'll be fine. We'll be okay. I know I just got rid of a grass. Okay. We got Area 0. That's good. But if you haven't noticed, there's a card missing here. And it starts with an energy, ends with a switch. So maybe I just go for another Ogerpon. Yes. We go for a teal dance. Please just give me the switch, man. Make this happen. Okay. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even use Clefairy in that game. Oh, God. Loads of you are going to be mad in the comments, are you? Huh? Oh, I didn't use the card I put in the thumbnail. It's in the next game, okay? I'm playing the deck as intended. What, do you want me to play Clefairy on purpose? Come off it. Anyway, enjoy the next game. Oh, do I want to be starting Terrapagos? I feel like it'd be kind of cool just to, like, have Terrapagos out and start just being a beat stick for the time being. I'm down for it, man. I'm down for it. We can also theoretically go for Crown Opal. Don't get me wrong. It's like, looking at this list, super like unlikely, but like basically like it's possible, like, you know? Anyway, enough of that. Let's go for an S-Ball. Let's grab ourselves a Rotom and have a little, I'm going to have a little deck search. How about that? I know, I'm a changed man. Okay, I'm running out of time because I can't prize check. I have to take 2 minutes to do it, you know? I know we've prized an Area 0 and we've also prized a research. Let me have another check. They should do the price checking the way ptcgl does it, man. Just let the ptcgl timer run, you know what I mean? It usually means we've prized a lot of energy, but yeah, we've prized a Psychic, we've prized a Pearl, Research, Pearl, Psychic. I can't figure out the rest, and do you know what? I can't bother. Let's get a Hoot down, or 2, should we say. I'll also go for a Teal Dance here for a +1. Was hoping to be able to discard something else, but sure. We'll get rid of the Ultra Ball, get ourselves a Psychic and a Grass. I'll throw the Grass here, and then my turn. Some nice pressure. I like that. You know, this reminds you quite a bit of the Teal Mask deck. You know, the one that played all the other Ogerpons, and you kind of played the item to switch them about. It honestly reminds me a lot of that deck, to be fair to you. Except with Lily's Clefairy, you can have a single prize attacker. That's poggers. Whoa, okay, well, I know what supporter I'm playing next turn after they go for an Energy Search Pro. Ultra Ball coming in to get rid of Sizzle and a Grass Energy. Interesting, they've skipped out on the Sizzle there. You could have evolved that. Wait, are they? Oh, no, they're on their first turn, aren't they? Oh, they are so cooked. So we just knocked out for an Area 0 and an Iono then, and then just apply pressure with Terrapagos, maybe come up later on with Clefairy with a couple energy switch plays and stuff. We should be fine. I think we're kind of chill. They go for an Ultra Ball here. They get rid of 2 more energy. So for some insight, the ladder has reset. So in terms of ELO, it's all over the place. So we don't know who we're playing against at what skill level because everyone is now sitting around about Great Ball League. Nonetheless, I shall engage the E-switch and just go straight to Terrapagos. I will then knock out, and then I'm just going to go for an old Area 0 Iono. Or, I don't need to Area 0 right now. I could actually just Nest Ball for Clefairy and then go for an Area 0. Or do I go for... No, okay, yeah, okay. I definitely go for Nest Ball then. Let's get the Clefairy down. I forgot to get Iono. Oh, no. Wait. I didn't mean that. Come on. I forgot to get Iono. Oh, it's fine. Trust me. I'm actually just... I'm just building up. I'm building up. If you think about it, if they bench enough Pokemon, I can 1-hit KO a Goldengo and we'll be just fine. How much damage am I doing? 150. So I can't boss up the Genesect. It could be worth bossing up the Gimmighoul right now. And you know what? I think I will. I think I will do this. Should have Iono'd, but you know what? I think they would have got it anyway. That's my copium. Let's go for a Unified Beatdown and just take the Area 0 from prizes. Okay, all right. If it gets bounced, we're fine. That's it. Would it have been better for me to maybe get Latias and retreat into Fan Rotom? Maybe that was smarter. I can't... Do you know what? I think we've established this by now. If they knock me out, I'll be fine. I'm sure the Lily's Pearl will help with the prize trade a little bit. So even me, the small brain TCG, don't get punished for playing bad, you know? They go for some bonus of the coin. Oh my God. By the way, the gold Dengo has absolutely taken over the ladder. It has become the bane of my... Do you know what? I think I'd rather play against gold Dengo than Dragapult, to be fair. Now that I think about it, I can't really complain. Unless it beats me. At that point, I have every right to complain. Because I'm only allowed to complain if I lose. Okay, go on, knock me out. There you go. So in terms of damage output, we're not doing the most, I don't think. No, we are not. I could counter catch to the Genesect. Maybe I try and build my board and go for a counter catch on the Gen. Okay, that's fine. I think that's okay. We'll just go for a Vessel first off. Hello, darling. Let's Vessel here and then just I'll get 2 grass. Throw one here like that. And, another nest ball. Great. I'm going to go for Fez, I think. I think I need a little bit of a push here. He says with everything he needs in his hand. So I think I go for Noctowl, and I'll do the right thing this time. Okay, I'm not going to Iono, although I could. Wait, let me do some maths again. Yeah, I need more if I want to 1-hit KO this. So I don't think Iono's the play. Have I priced counter catch? That's what I priced! Oh, brother. How can I have this work in my favor? How do I do this? The Pearl's kind of a big deal. I like the Pearl, and probably just a Nest Ball then. Okay. Things are not looking the best. Let's go for a Nest Ball here. And I think I'll just get another... Could I? No. I'm gonna go for another Clefairy. I want these Pearls to carry me. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's flip the script, though, because I could get a boss. Cause some problems. Oh, man, we are close. Okay, we'll throw you down. And I think I'm just going to research them and see. Okay. I honestly still think, I'm still feeling kind of okay. We're hitting 220 now. Granted, we did prize the one card I didn't prize check. But if we can finagle some things here with Legacy Energy and Pearl, we could definitely pull something. Bro, Legacy Energy and Pearl Clefairy is 0 prizes. I think we can pull something off. There's a Nest Ball coming in as they throw another Gimme Ghoul down. They also get Sizzle out. Oh, wait, yeah, Sizzle cooks. Wait! Yeah. In before they just Turo, right? That's gonna happen. You know, I should have just gone with the fan rotor. Oh, man. But if they continue to bench like this, we could enter 1-hit KO territory for the Dengo. So there's a lot of variables, you know. I can't do this. What am I doing? Science class? Am I doing some experiments or something? Dissecting a Clefairy? Or something? I guarantee you it's just fluff that's inside that thing. Oh, my God. Are you taking one less prize now? Oh, okay. The Pearl's come into effect. That's really good. Why did they not retreat? Why did they not try and go for that? Sizzle's going to come out. It's going to happen. But I'm going to Iono them down now. And also, if I can get Pearl, force them to take 0 prizes if they knock out this Donny. We're throwing the old Legacy in. Let's go for a Teal Dun. I think I can find another Pearl here. I'm pretty confident. I think, do you know what? I'm feeling it a little bit. I am. Let's go for a nice stretch. Oh, maybe I should have gone for an Ogerpon. I could have gone for an Ogerpon. Taken 3 prizes here. And then they would have been able to... I could have won. No, let's not think about it. We can get there when we... No, it's fine. I can do a Clefairy alone. I don't need Ogerpon. I don't need shenanigans to win. Trust me, I have it in me. I have the heart of the cards, you know? I just need a Pearl and we could be talking. Come on, darling. It's not a Pearl. But we do have a little more juice. Do I Ultra Ball away the E-Switch? Probably not. I think I'm just going to flip the script here. Go on, Pearl me. I know we have Pearls in there. Where is it? The Pearls keep hiding from thyself. I can also stretch us, get another Teal Dance off. I mean, I think I need to get this Pearl in order to try and stay into this. But am I overcommitting? You know what? There's no problem with overcommitting. What's that? Loyalty. That's every person's dream, right? I've got to overcommit. That's the only way you actually succeed. Do you know what? I'm okay with this. If you take another single prize, I can go... I basically, what I need to do, which is so unlikely, is do 3 Lily's Clefairies here with 3 Pearls. Yeah. Basically, try and turn myself into a single prize deck to win. That's what we're hoping for. Also, if they bench another Pokemon, I can just 1-hit KO a Goldengo. So doing that with Lily's Pearl could be what turns the prize trade in our favor. There's 2 Gimme Ghouls, though. Doesn't fill me with much joy. Yeah, so maybe I should have gone for Ogerpon. You know, I would have been able to take 3 prizes there, force them only to have a Gimme Ghoul, and then only need to take 2 prizes afterwards. So now that I think about it, I'm still right, definitely. How long am I going to keep going with this false ego? I don't know. It will keep going until it ends. Never. Right, they go for a Scyther and flip the script here. Interestingly enough, they've done all of this before evolving to the active Goldengo. Weird sequencing, but I guess it doesn't matter. They're going to draw 2 more here. I don't know why they're not coming in with this. Like, you're hitting how much damage with that? You're hitting 460 damage with a Scizor, and you're not going to put it into... Oh, bro, what are you doing? That said, in theory, I think needing that Lily's Pearl was a big deal because by taking a single price here, all they actually need to do is Gus Sizzle for game, you know, with the way the price trade is working currently now. Okay, now that explains a lot. There's a friends in Paldea, so this is a suboptimal Goldango build. Have you got the knockout? We're gonna make it rain, and we will be able to actually one-hit KO this Dango, by the way. But man, I think if we got the Pearl, that would have been so big for us. But they do have boss for game next turn, most likely, and that's what I'm worried about. Well, let's have a gander here, eh? Is there anything I can pull off here? Any sort of shenanigans? Let's Pheasantipity here. I would like to like boss this up to reduce their draw if they don't have the boss. You know, that could be a bit of a game changer. That's kind of where my head is at right now. We'll throw this here. We'll go for an energy switch to attack. So we've got enough to like Oko Dengi, but they've got a Dengi anyway. I think it makes more sense for me to just try and Oko the Fairs in the hopes that they just whiff the draw for the boss, you know? I think that's definitely the play. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. They could Oko me next turn as well, and I need to make sure I come up with another Clefairy. Bro, we are stretching these Clefairies out right now. And is there anything worth... I could Turo a Noctowl, but why? Do you know what? I'm going to do it. It's no point in me Turoing any of my, like, basic two-price Pokemon. There's loads of them. So I might as well just get some use out of this and maybe go for it again. We do get a one-hit KO. And yes, I know I'm allowing them to have Fez now, but I think potentially having Noctowl could be a big deal. Oh, wait, no, that wouldn't have been because they don't have Iona. Well, do you know what? Yeah. Welcome to Misplay Week, boys, where every video is filled with misplays. That's what we're all about here, eh? Would I have won the game earlier if I went with an Ogerpon instead? Yes, because I would have taken 3 prices. They would have taken 2 in return. All I needed to do was take 2 and take 1 big knockout on Goldango, which I was clearly capable of doing, and win the game. But no, I had to go the whole Clefairy route and lose the game because they definitely have boss's orders in hand, right? Yes. Well, I'm going to allow them to hit the biggest damage they're ever going to see for not only their pleasure, but for our viewing pleasure as well. How much damage is it? I think it's 410, if I'm right. Yep, 410 damage from a Scizor. You're never going to see that in a while, I'll tell you that. But it is what it is, you know? Yeah, that Goldango was an absolute mess, wasn't it? But as I say, do as I say, not as I do. Because if you do what I do, you're going to regret what you say. That was kind of poetic, you know? War, it never changes.